Hello, you're watching HW News. This is me, Anusha. Let us have a quick look at the headlines today. India has lodged a strong protest with the US State Department over President Donald Trump's controversial claim that Prime Minister Narendra Modi had asked him to mediate in the Kashmir dispute between India and Pakistan. As this in contradiction with India's stand that Kashmir is a bilateral issue between the two countries with no scope of third-party mediation, Trump's remark drew strong reaction from the Ministry of External Affairs. Now, India has taken up the matter with the White House and lodged a protest.
So I was with Prime Minister Modi 2 weeks ago, and we talked about this subject. And he actually said, "Would you like to be a mediator or arbitrator?" I said, "Where?" He said, "Kashmir," because this has been going on for many, many years. I was surprised at how long it's been going on.
70 years.
I think they'd like to see it resolved, and I think you'd like to see it resolved. And if I can help, I would love to be a mediator. It shouldn't be, it's impossible to believe two incredible countries that are very, very smart, with very smart leadership, can't solve a problem like that. But if you would want me to mediate or arbitrate, I would be willing to do that.
President, I can tell you that right now, you will have the prayers of over 1 billion people if you can mediate and resolve this issue.
It should be resolved. So, but he asked me the same thing, so I think there's something. So maybe we'll speak to him, or I'll speak to him, and we'll see if we can do something.
Mr. President,
This has now prompted the US administration to launch a damage control exercise with the State Department, clarifying that the US has always considered the Kashmir dispute a bilateral issue between India and Pakistan. While meeting Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan, Donald Trump said that Prime Minister Modi during the G20 summit in Osaka sought his help in resolving the Kashmir issue. Well, the claims came as a shock for India, as the US has consistently maintained for many years that Kashmir is a bilateral issue between the two countries. Now, moving on, amid the uproar over the US President Donald Trump's statement that India had asked for his intervention in the Kashmir problem, Rajya Sabha descended into chaos. As the opposition protested and demanded a clarification from the government, External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar reiterated India's stand that Kashmir is a bilateral issue. Making a statement in the Rajya Sabha, S Jaishankar categorically assured the House that no such request has been made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the US President. Soon after S Jaishankar gave his speech, Rajya Sabha was adjourned till 12 p.m.
Remarks by President Donald Trump in a meeting with Prime Minister Imran Khan of Pakistan to the press that he is ready to mediate if requested by India and Pakistan on Kashmir issue. I would like to categorically assure the House that no such request has been made by the Prime Minister to the US. I repeat, no such request was made by the Prime Minister to the US President. I would also reiterate that it has been India's consistent position that all outstanding issues with Pakistan are discussed only bilaterally.
Now, the opposition MPs, on the other hand, created an uproar in the Rajya Sabha over the statement, to which the Congress leader Anand Sharma says that the entire country is in shock after hearing Trump's statement on Prime Minister Modi requesting him to mediate in Kashmir. Not only in Rajya Sabha, but also an uproar rocked the Lok Sabha as well. Now, in an unending battle of nerves, the Karnataka Assembly was adjourned till today without voting on the confidence motion moved by Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy. Even after 3 days of debate amid ruckus by the Congress and JDS, which insisted voting can await the Supreme Court ruling. As the House debated the motion with frequent ruckus amongst each other, Congress made an intention clear right from the beginning that voting must be deferred, as the apex court trashed the pleas by 2 independent MLAs on the issue of the trust vote. Now, the Supreme Court will hear today a fresh plea of the 2 independent Karnataka MLAs seeking holding of the floor test forthwith in the State Assembly on the trust motion. Now, the MLAs who withdrew support to the ruling coalition have sought a direction to the Kumaraswamy government to conduct a floor test before 5 p.m. It happened yesterday, and however, Kumaraswamy government has failed to come to a conclusion even now. Now, meanwhile, unusual scenes were witnessed in the Karnataka Assembly. B.S. Yediyurappa, BJP state president, insisted on trust vote and said that he was ready to wait till 12 a.m. midnight. However, until the food arrangement it was made, the BJP MLAs were seen distributing chocolates among themselves. Now, moving on, Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who last week sat in a protest when she was stopped from meeting the families of the tribal families who were murdered in Uttar Pradesh in Sonbhadra over a land dispute, has received a lavish praise from party colleague Shatrughan Sinha, who had compared her with former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi.
लिखित में तो कुछ होगा, मतलब ऐसे ही थोड़ी रोक सकते हैं आप, कुछ लिखित में दिखाइए।
फिर कैसे रोक रहे हैं?
ऐसे थोड़ी रोक
तो
सकते हैं।
जबरदस्ती है। नहीं, जबरदस्ती है फिर
जो आदेश है
नहीं जबरदस्ती यानी कानून व्यवस्था आप बिगाड़ रहे हैं।
आप कानून के पालक है ना, तो जबरदस्ती अगर आपको कोई इस तरह का रास्ते
कोई
में
फोन करके कह दे इनको रोक दो, इसका क्या मतलब? कोई वजह होनी चाहिए ना, क्या वजह, किस लिए रोक रहे हैं? कोई वजह होगी, तो वजह क्या है, किस लिए रोक रहे हैं? अब उनको लग रहा है कि आप जाने से थोड़ा सा वो होगा, लेकिन यहाँ साधन ऐसी है ना, ये तो सोनभद्र है, मिर्जापुर का तो यहाँ से अंदर नहीं जाओ।
परिवार को संवेदना प्रकट करने जा रहा है।
पता कर लीजिए,
पता आप 2 मिनट आप बैठ नहीं वहाँ नहीं जाएंगे।
नागपुर के डीएम साहब और एसपी साहब यहाँ आए, उन्होंने कहा बनारस चले जाएंगे, यहाँ एसी नहीं है। मैंने उनसे कहा मैं कहीं नहीं जाऊंगी, मुझे कोई एसी की जरूरत नहीं है, बिजली की जरूरत नहीं, मैं उन परिवारों से मिलने के बिना यहाँ से हिलूंगी। बाकी आपको जेल में डालना है, जेल में डालिए, मैं तैयार हूँ, कुछ भी करना है मैं तैयार हूँ।
Now, Shatrughan Sinha had also found her in the solution to the Congress's leadership problem, as he said that Priyanka Gandhi would be apt to be the next chief of Congress party. Taking to Twitter, the actor turned politician praised her dynamic hard work Sonbhadra issue. Before him, it was former External Affairs Minister and Congress veteran Networth Singh had also spoken about this, where he said that if a non-Gandhi has been made the Congress chief, the party is going to split within 24 hours. Now, moving on, the Supreme Court today ordered the state-run National Buildings Construction Corporation, that is NBCC, to take over and complete all the unfinished housing projects of the embattled real estate group Amrapali. The verdict came as a big relief to more than 42,000 home buyers who had sought possession of flats booked in Amrapali group projects. The top court had also cancelled the Real Estate Regulation and Development Act registration of the company for playing fraud and siphoning of home buyers' money. In its rulings, the Supreme Court had now ordered the ED to register money laundering cases against the company's chairman as well as its director. Describing it as gross violation by the Amrapali group, the top court said that the home buyers' money was diverted into contravention of the Foreign Exchange Management Act and Foreign Direct Investment, that is FDI norms. The Supreme Court had also asked the central as well as the state government to take appropriate action against the builders. The Supreme Court had also cancelled the lease granted by Noida and Greater Noida authorities to all the Amrapali projects. And for more news updates, log on to www.hwnews.in.
HW News Network today is a year and a half old. Thanks to your support, thanks to your love, we've grown. We require your support a little more. What we request you to do is to download our free app. Our app is in Hindi, English and Marathi. We promise to update you with the latest news, views, analysis, interview. We also have a live TV going in that. If you download our app, we will get advertisers. And if we get advertisers, we'll get revenue. We get revenue, we can serve you better. So once again, please do support us. Please download our app. Namaskar.